everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. In today's episode we are just gonna start knocking up as much as we can from the side quest, get as much cash flow going as possible, as I am in dire need of a bigger ship that can actually challenge the ship that we're gonna fight soon. Ish. I hope. Okay, so let's see. Bounty, Court of Invitation, speak to Alchemy. Okay, we'll do that. We might his remains. Okay, that's on the steps. Food. I need to pay in favor for the Queen. It's also in the steps. Family find. Queens Berth. The Queens Berth is triggers. Okay, that is Otelo Valera. It is a KO. Yes. Explore the islands around Tikawara. Okay. I can wait for a Loth to explain further. Okay. I actually need to get a Loth then. Royal Deadfire, bound to Alyssa Wavekeeper, kill Alyssa Wavekeeper and take her ship's triumph. Okay. Speak with Azanui at the Brass Citadel. Bound to be Kiara, Vailian Trading Company. Meet the director of Vailian Trading Company officer. So it's in the Queens Berth. Okay. Symbol of Death, speak with the Captain Ferrante in Dunwich. Okay, goods of service, obtain 6 crates of crude luminous Adra. Okay. Law Sanctuary. Okay, honored guest. Distant light. Okay. So it looks like we are going to Queens Berth. That's where we are going to. Queens Berth it is again. Okay, so Vailian Trading Company in Queens Berth. Vailian Trading Company headquarters. Let's go there.
Let me fetch my tools.
If you've come on business with the Vailian Trading Company, it will have to wait until morning. There's no need for you to be here after hours. Moving on. If it has anything to do with paperwork or wax seals, which covers most of what's in the building, I'm confident it can wait until morning. If you're interested in making a donation, I'd accept it with thanks. But the doors stay closed.
Okay. How do I wait until morning? Wait until morning. Okay. Pelagino!
Ado, Watcher. The Cantaniches is sent for me. It seems the Republics have need of me again, thanks to you. Do you have need of me?
I always have need of you, Pelagina. Accept. Go away. Come back. Okay, then you can go. And you can come back in. Because I need you for story and everything. I'll just swap around. You see, Pelagina will be used to swap around for story purposes. Okay.
At your service, Watcher.
Elise. What can I do for you, Elise? Better moonlight. Wait. Where's that skill? Where is that skill? Hang on. I need to give a lot something. There's a lot. This is it. I want you to have this. No, that one. Yes. There we go. It's better that way. Say yes a lot. Just say yes. Okay. Pelagina. Great sword, two-handed. I don't think I have weapons for you, to be honest. Fine sword, clear shimmering, exceptional. Wait, what is this? Great sword, two-handed. There you go, and there's a pistol for you. Okay. Pelagina's sorted there. Yours. Area of effect. There we go. Intellect. What is yours do? Intellect, grant power surge. I'm writing against spells. I don't have cloaks for you folks.
You are too kind.
At your service.
I accept.
No. Please tell me I can still use that spell. Okay. I'm gonna speak to Alchemy as well. Okay, so I've got Pelagina now. But I still need to go do something there. Apparently, meet with the Vailian Trading Company officers. Okay.
At once. May I ask, I'm not especially keen on taking orders from disembodied voices, you know.
Clerk. What's that? Company guard. So how am I supposed to meet these people if you keep the doors closed?
Just a moment. There we are. So, did Alvari send you? I'm putting together the numbers. She will have to be patient. Well, you're no clerk. Sientere, Watcher. I was preoccupied. Do not take it personally. They put me in this side office for a reason. Oleska Saraso, advisor. And you are the Watcher that frightened the harbor master. Did you get turned around? I can't imagine what you'd want from me. I will not lie. Our fortunes dwindle. I must ask the director for some clarity on these figures. I cannot imagine why they are so low. What can I do for you today? I only handle the numbers, sir. If you are looking for work, you should speak with Governor Alvari. Her office is downstairs, towards the back.
Downstairs, towards the back. It's archives.
Eccoci. You have business here. You are in luck.
The Watcher. From the palace, yes? You made quite the impression on the Cantonese. He went on for ages. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. I am Lueva Alvari, Governor in Residence of the Vailian Trading Company here in Nekataka. What brings you to my door? Generous of him. I am a little surprised he gave you up, to be honest. His operations on Port Maget must be going more smoothly than reported. How much do you know about the luminous Adra trade? Every viable deposit is of interest to us. Cartographers, surveyors, at any moment we have a dozen expeditions underway. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous Adra on a distant island. Poko Kohara. It is not charted on any of our maps. However, Poko Kohara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value. Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress. We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A Watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay. Gelade, I will mark Tikawara on your map. We have had no real trouble with the villagers in the past, but I always recommend caution. This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Vailian Trading Company. Present it and you will be recognized as such. Until then, I believe we are finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize.
Okay, I take it that's it. Poko Kohara. Terms of trade, investigate this Poko Kohara. Okay, so now I need to go to the Brass Empire. This game is a unending amount of side quests, which is good. else is good. Then frame drops. Sacred stairs. Let's move from this way. Go like that. Oh, I need to go to that guy as well. Let's go to the Temple of Magran. Temple of Magran. So this is Barath. Magran.
Could I have a moment of your time? I know someone who works in this tower. An animancer named Giacomo. I'd like to see him if we could. Agrasim. It should not take long. I have not seen him in many years and I wanted to thank him.
Is this a glimmer of sentiment from our Iron Paladin? What, I wonder, could this fellow have done to merit it?
When I was a girl, he visited me in the academy. He was studying godlike. Studying what was in our souls that made us different from other kith. He found something in me. Something that resonated like a chime when he held an instrument near me. He said it was like this for all godlike. Different chimes resonating for different types. But you are not godlike.
It's something Barath gave me when I was in the Beyond. She scrutinized you trying to determine your meaning after that portion of it.
In any case, he told me it was what was causing my body to change. I begged him to remove it. He refused at first, saying it was impossible. When I told him I would kill myself if he didn't, he said he would try.
It's hard to stand apart, especially when those differences are not easily hidden.
I don't expect you to understand, but I was 12. My body was changing in many ways. Being the only girl, the only godlike girl at the academy, was unbearable. Agrasima. Giacomo was not able to remove the chime, but he was able to sever it. When it happened, I blacked out. I did not wake for 2 weeks. The Brotherhood ejected him from the academy for ruining their pet godlike. They assumed I would die. I did not. Over time, I lost most of my feathers. The shape of my nose changed. It was not enough to make me fully Kalbandra, but it was enough to keep me from wanting to die. When I looked in a mirror, what I saw was not a godlike. Not something to be paraded around. Giacomo saved me. Without his help, I would be dead now. Thank you for understanding. If we can speak to him for a moment in...
Merla, it's so humid. Let's get someone to conjure up a breeze.
I don't understand. Why is this building so small?
umbrella. Burn. Well, that...
Excuse me.
Hello. My apologies. I didn't see you there.
Are you alright?
I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be? Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do.
This helps suspicious someone know that she does so.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
Prepare yourself.
I had a mishap with my machinery, but all is well now. The details are unimportant. I wish only to return to my studies. In any case, why are you here?
Are you interested in getting out of this tower for some field study?
I think, perhaps, that I would be grateful for the opportunity. Truly?
Whoa, you sure about...
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful. I have all that I need. You may depart at your late...
Okay.
Siere Balegina, here to watch us work? Or are you finally going to let me strap you down to a table?
Ado Sere. Respectfully, I must decline.
You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do for you? Giacomo. Ah, I know him. He has a little laboratory for himself down in the gullet. His specialty is godlike. Claims he can detect them in the womb. Giacomo rents a room in Ecosi, the Hole, which is that grimy tavern down below. Why he seeks to bury himself, you will have to ask him yourself. Not many animancers down there, so he should be easy to find, if they haven't stolen all his equipment. Alright, what can I do for you?
Thank you.
What do you reckon you did?
The effect is of enabling your calls. Use the Batman health regen. Gains no chance to completely avoid any attack and convert some hit points to critical hits. Each range attack loosed by the ranger contains such force to fly straight through the first dot. Yes. That might be good.
Healy's chime. Cause it sure wasn't from potential for this life.
None of us did anything to deserve a chime. Do not be naive. It is hardly a gift.
Oh, I get the feeling they're not gonna get along. Which is a character affliction defense.
What's our plan?
Okay. Temple of Magran.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
You there? What are you doing?
Muhai spares that likes to commit to avoid
Muhai? Muhai has broken with Wahana. The Queen has forbade that any should have contact with her. Akira? She would be banished to the Undercity if not for her sickness. And now that has finished her.
Sounds like a very beautiful piece of
To
Magran.
strike without purpose only dulls the blade. Magran teaches us to burn away what is weak within us. Fear, want, arrogance. Those things which rot the soul from within. A group of the Wapua came to seek Muhai's counsel, for she was known as a great navigator. Muhai was of the Oweki, before she came to Neketaka. The Aweki and Wapua were enemies for many years, before Queen Onekasa's time. Muhai misled the hunting party, and they were lost. All of us are Kahanga now. To harm Wapua is to harm Aweki. As Muhai turned her back upon her kin, so we were commanded to turn ours upon her. The Queen would have us join our tribes into one raised fist. She could not let Muhai's crime stand.
She gave them bad direction, that's not the same as
There
murdering
are
them.
those who kill by sword and those who kill by cunning. To the dead, it makes no difference.
She died alone, isn't that enough?
So too did she act on her own, against her own people. She does not deserve the honor of walking with the gods.
Honor? Percamplanca. The gods spoil everything they touch. They are charlatans and cowards, the lot of them.
Muhai is dead. She has lost her final battle.
Who says one's chance for redemption ends with death? For some, it's only the beginning.
Come. Give me the body. I will bury her beyond the great city walls. You would defy the word of our queen? This will not go unnoticed outside.
It is done. I can feel it. I am certain of it. My essence returns to me. You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me. When I was yet not too sick to rise, and had hope of leaving the city, I hid away a jewel with which I could buy passage. Climb the temple steps and search among the pillars. You will find it behind a loose stone. I will not sail again. Perhaps you can make use of it. I will find my way from here. Amira's winds blow sweet upon you, Watcher. May you always find what you seek.
Incense? Offerings for the temple?
Hey, Palagina. I know you're kind. You can't have children. But would you have wanted them?
Ah. It is because I cannot give my country children that I give them so much of the life I have.
When I was younger, I took it for granted I'd have them one day. Free labor. But a lot of time passed before...
Sorry guys, I had a phone call. I think I'm gonna call it now. We can go for it. Let's just go for it. I'm just gonna speak to these people and then we can call it. Let's see how are we.
The former Lord of Cadnua, and one-time Terrifier of Harbor Masters. If dockside tales are to be believed, you have not brought much good news of late. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters? Just what the archipelago needs. One more disaster tugging at the seams. He must be stopped.
No shit, Sherlock. That's what I came here.
If there were help to be found at the palace, do you think Deadfire would be such a mess? The Vailians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin, and the Huana will barely do that much.
Success in trade has been quite elusive for the Rauataians, but the bitterness suits you well.
No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit.
What do you mean?
Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's Mortar. It's largely free of rough weather. Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest. It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rauataians we could feed with plantations here.
I don't see how you're much different from the other powers here.
The Vailian Trading Company wants to leech every last coin they can from the Deadfire, no matter the eventual cost. They're little more than thieves. The Principi are actual thieves, no matter their pretensions of nobility. And the Huana are happy to let them all pick away at their fractured empire. We're interested in building something here.
So exploiting Deadfire for the sake of
That's a
Rauatai.
naive view. One our enemies are keen to promote. Rauatai's violent storms have shaped and hardened us as much as they have our homeland's rocky terrain. But it remains a difficult place to live. So, we rely on trade. And on plantations we've established here. And those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire.
What does that have to do with
You've
me?
got a good head on your shoulders. Deadfire needs more of that. If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground, then we have a common goal. And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally. The disaster at Hasongo remains a key concern. We rely on the port there to ship food back to Rauatai. That's on hold until you investigate. Short of that, there are other matters that demand attention. Atsura, our Grand Secretary, has a plan that would make use of your unusual talents. His office is downstairs. He can tell you more. Hazatora. Atsura and I usually have a game running, and this one's been going on for over a month and a half. Atsura's good at misdirection, but I've got a mind for the long game. You look like you've come with a purpose. It happened a year into my first command. We were chasing pirates along Rauatai's south coast, and they landed a shot right next to our magazine. A lucky hit. I ran below. The fire was already spreading and making for our powder stores. I smothered what I could with my uniform, pulled the rest away with my own hands. There's a cost to every victory, and the win goes to those willing to make a sacrifice. I'll bet you already know a thing or two about that. And
The force of all bank can destroy any spirit or summon creature below the balance level. Damage taken by affected enemies is greatly increased. Allies gain a deflection bonus for a short time.
At your service.
Okay guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it an episode, and the next episode we'll just continue hacking away. I mean, we've done quite a bit of quests, side quests. So we'll most likely start going out on the boat in the next episode again. Maybe we'll go check what boats we can buy with that price, because it's time for a bit of an upgrade. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.